What's going on, y'all? Today I'm going to talk about compound movements and isolation movements and what you should use each for, when you should use each. Alright, so let's get into it. So, compound exercises and movements involve multiple muscle groups at a time. For example, bench pressing, as is pictured there, works the chest, the shoulders, and triceps. So the chest is the primary muscle, while the shoulders and triceps are considered the secondary muscles. Because you work so many muscles during one exercise, this requires more energy, which will come from the burning of calories. Because of this, it is a good idea for those of us whose main goal is losing body fat to perform mainly compound movements throughout workouts. So after you work out, do at least 30 minutes to an hour of cardio after you work out, not before. So don't forget cardio if your main goal is burning fat, but compound movements help as well. So compound exercises are also great for beginners or those who are poorly conditioned. So choose an exercise for each muscle group and major muscle group and then circuit train. So don't overdo it, especially if you're in the early stages of training, because you want your muscles to be able to adapt to the stresses that they are used to. It is important to have proper form in every exercise you do, but especially compound exercises such as deadlifting and squatting, in order to prevent injury, because there's so many joints and muscle groups involved. So don't try to do a compound exercise without a spotter unless you are experienced and know that you can handle the weight that is added on there. Alright, so in contrast with compound exercises, which involve multiple joints and multiple muscle groups, isolation exercises involve just one joint and one major muscle group. So these movements allow you to focus on one individual muscle at a time that may have been neglected when you were doing compound exercises. Some examples of isolation movements would be preacher curls, triceps pushdowns, and leg extensions, which isolate the biceps, triceps, and quads respectively. Isolation movements have the added benefits of hitting certain angles that you simply cannot achieve through compound exercises. Depending on which isolation movement you perform, a different part of that muscle can be worked. So for example, preacher curls isolate the short head of the biceps, while standing barbell curls isolate the long head of the biceps. In the tricep muscle, depending on which angle you use, you can hit either the lateral head primarily, the medial head primarily, or the long head primarily. But more often than not, these three heads work together in certain exercises. So isolation movements are a good addition to your workouts after you are well conditioned and experienced from compound movements, but compound movements should remain as the core of your workouts still. Alright, well, that's all I have for y'all today. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, comment if you have any questions. Follow me on Twitter at Ray Nutrition, and on Instagram, Ray_training_and_nutrition. Alright, y'all have a great day.